Hey guys, welcome back to UpinAnorLondo, and today we're drawing some YouTube garbage, but like not like this is YouTube, this is garbage, but like, well, yes, that, but fandom YouTube garbage. I've been watching, my coworker really got me into like this whole fandom and the fandom of the egos and Jacksepticeye in general, because I'd never seen him ever. I was watching Ninja Sex Party's Cool Patrol video a while ago, and I was watching it with my roommate, and I was like, who's the green guy, PewDiePie? Like, I was very unaware of titans of YouTube, these top 4 YouTube seats, completely unaware of them, which is silly. I did watch, I do watch Markiplier, or I kind of have for a while, but not even consistently, like, you know, oh, he played FNAF, I'll watch him play FNAF, or he has the best Damien voice for Dream Daddy, so I'll watch that. Fake fan. And that was like about it. And then my coworker, she's like very obsessed with Auntie, so he recently started doing things, and she's like, I have to tell you about this. So recently I've been pretty into them, and I've been drawing them a lot on my Tumblr page. If you know about my Tumblr page, go check it out. I've been doing a lot of Danti art there because I dig the characters. I dig the concept of the characters, and I really dig let's say if they're protagonists of a story, I love 2 evil characters. I think that's like 2 just like morally bad characters. I think that's wonderful. My favorite hashtag for them is #murderboys, because they're like they're the dark versions of their better halves, their good counterparts. So they're like just supposed to be straight evil, and I think that's pretty funny. Not funny, but like story-wise, I think that's funny. So I've been into that fandom, along with all the other 12-year-olds and me that absolutely love them, so that's what I've been doing recently. That also means I have to throw away my dream that one day when I'm big and famous and I meet Jacksepticeye, ooh, my voice, and I'll meet like Jacksepticeye and he'll be like super nice and we'll have a nice conversation, and I'll be like, oh yeah, she's kind of cool, and then he'll go home and like maybe hit like a friend or something, will like Google me and be like, oh shit, she was one of those. And that'll be the end of our friendship after that. So yeah, that's another reason I like the dark egos better than like just their regular, like everyone talks about how dead SEPTIPLIER is, and that's like fine, that's whatever. The dark egos kind of take a personality on their own, so it's less of them and it's more of like these characters, these fictional characters that are created, because they are fictional characters. So I enjoy messing around in the fandom with them more than the real deal, because they're characters, and characters are to be written about and drawn and appreciated in that sense, and there's less information about them, so I feel like you can do more. Like, they're just kind of these ego characters. They don't have lore, you know, but I'll look through the comment section on a video with like Auntie in it, and people just go nuts. They just go buck wild of like, oh, you know, this one scene or this one glitch, or he was glitching this much, and that means that he's in control of this, and blah blah blah. And I love it. And I know, like, for a fact that they don't really like Jack doesn't mean it to be that lore heavy. Like, he's just kind of doing it because it's fun, which is like all great and dandy, but I love the fact that the fandom gets so involved and wants to make up this lore, and then some people are like, no, don't like Jack will say like, no, there's no lore behind it, there's no meaning, I'm just like everyone chill, and then people will get upset about that. I don't think that's upsetting at all. I think it's interesting that the fans are creating their own story, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and it definitely brings these characters to life and makes them super fun. In real life, ready? Let's get intense. In real life, like Jack and Mark are the same height, right? But whenever I see art for these two, Dark is always taller. I don't know why. It's just like, this is what the fandom has created. This is what they've given him. That's what I did. Same thing. Oh, the pointed ears. That's another great, and you're gonna notice I forgot Auntie's gauges. Please don't be mad at me. Auntie's pointed ears, because like if you watch Jack's videos, like he has like a kind of a narrow, kind of pointed ear, and in art, people just started giving him like these little elf ears. That's just something the fandom did. And I think that's radical. And now, okay, now we have these whole new characters that people like to mess around with. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. If you guys like the Danti fandom and you want to see more of them on this channel, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'd be happy to draw more of them and to talk more about them and all that good stuff. If you want to see Danti art from me right now at this very second, check out my Tumblr page because I've been drawing them a lot on there. UpinAnorLondo, same thing. I'll leave the description in the description. I'll leave the description in the comment section down below. Follow the link. I do have a lot of plans for future videos. I made a new avatar and I did record myself drawing that, so I'm gonna post that soon. And I have a lot of animatics on the way. I want to tell stories about like my workplace. I want to tell stories about, I love Hamilton. Does anyone else love Hamilton? Because I love Hamilton. And I want to tell stories about that. I want to make some animatics for it. So if anyone is into that, subscribe because there's gonna be more coming your way. So yeah, that's kind of where my head is right now, and I want to make, I don't know if I'm going to make a whole video about it, but I want to do something just kind of like, here's my new channel update, because I've kind of been struggling of where I want to go with this channel and what exactly I want to do. And I want to do a lot of things. I want to vlog, I want to like record different random funny things, like I don't want it to just be speed paints. So, oh, this is a classic me move. I forgot to mention that I wrote Annette instead of Auntie because my dyslexia came out a little bit, so don't mind that. I fix it later, but not after I save a JPEG and then somebody tells me and then I have to go back into the Photoshop file and resave it as a JPEG. Look, I fixed it. Okay. Guys, thanks for hanging out UpinAnorLondo with me. I hope to see you next time. Bye.